Hey folks, it's Jim. Just wanted to do another video. This is AOOTEK, AOOTEK or something. But I compared this light to the InnoGear 30, which I think all of these solar motion lights should be compared to. And this thing has some advantages. Let's get into it. The first thing is a 5.5 volt 1.7 watt panel, whereas the InnoGear has a 5.5 volt 1.5 watt panel, which is excellent. This light performs outstanding, so no worries there. But you can see this panel is a little smaller, yet puts out a little more power. So just something to think about. I think the cells are just getting a little more efficient, right, as time goes on. But an excellent quality product. Also, even though this light is smaller, it's heavier. So this chassis is really well built. And you can see the angles on the sides here, right? So it gives you a little more broader lighting spectrum, if you will, which the InnoGear does fine. But this may just give you a little more. This also has 36 LEDs versus 30 LEDs. Just something to think about. So the panels, a little bit more power in that panel, 200 milliwatts. I also made a mistake on my last video. Should have said milliwatts, not milliamps. Sorry about that, folks. So we have batteries are the same, 3.7 volt 2200 milliamp hour battery. These batteries are lasting very well. I've had them out there for a year. Rain, sleet, snow, freezing rain, ice, minus 30 degrees F. The InnoGear has performed, so I expect the same out of the AOOTEK. The motion sensors are very comparable, not much difference there, and I went ahead and picked these up because Amazon sent me a deal of the day for $19.99 for a 2-pack of these. So I went ahead and picked it up, and I'm glad I did. I really like the light that they put out, and it's a good lower cost item to the InnoGear 30, which I've really liked, and you get the 6 more LEDs. Both IP65 waterproof rated, 36, 30 LEDs, 450 lumens is what they say. I think this might put out a little more than 450 lumens, to be honest with you, because they say approximately, whereas InnoGear says 450. So they say approximately 450. I think it gives out a little more, but I know it does give out a broader spectrum of light, which I was very surprised at. Usually I think these slashes were a gimmick, but this one's actually working and doing the job. It's got a nice thick face on it too, and a thick chassis overall, and it's working really well. And that goes to my well-built. Then the good light, the broader spectrum, like I said, and this lasts about 20 seconds, so they're very comparable in their timing circuit as well. If you need longer light, this isn't the product for you. If you want to stay on for closer to 30 seconds, this won't be the one for you. And hopefully they'll all go to higher or longer timing circuits and just make them all standard 30 for the unit. The advantage that the InnoGear still has, which I wish all of these companies would just add the 25 cents to their production costs and put in that USB charging port. It makes it so much easier to get a full charge on this, to ensure that you have a full charge off your phone charger before you deploy this unit. I would recommend charging this a full 2 days before deploying it, and that way you're sure when you start out you've got a full charge. Like I say with all of these lights, they say 5 to 8 hours of charging is all that's required, but if you're not there to monitor it and keep it into the sun, direct sunlight, while you're doing that initial charge, you're really not going to get a complete charge on this probably. So I would recommend doing 2 days of charging just to ensure that you get it. Anyway, it's the AOOTEK, and again, these were only $10 a piece. So take a look, see if you can't find them. Here's the box and the writing, and there's that sticker from Amazon if you can see it, and it's AOOTEK. Great product. I really like it, and it's well built, and I'm going to put it right in the same effectiveness as the InnoGear 30, so if you like that, this is just as good, but we've got a lower price option. Hopefully it stays down at $20 for the 2-pack. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. You know, and as always, like I say, the InnoGear 30, you can't go wrong with it, especially if you buy them in the 4-pack. The price plus the USB charging port makes it a really good emergency lighting item, and also the fact that it's just a quality product that has endured. But I think this product will endure as well. It's very well built, and the chassis is heavier than the InnoGears, even though it's smaller. So anyway, good product. Just another solar light I wanted to show. I'm really into these things, as you can tell, and I test them hard before I deploy them out to remote locations and recommend them to anyone in a remote location. That's why I do all these videos, because I'm doing this testing anyway for people who have remote camps and remote stations that they need to perform tasks at and things like that. And I won't recommend a piece of crap. But this, so far, longevity, I can't recommend it for longevity yet, because obviously I've only deployed it for about a week or two, but it's handled some pretty rough conditions. So Jim out.